How is it going? I feel tempted to ask you how the year has been. Yeah, but I know it's such a, it's a wide. I think I'll ask that on my stories, in my stories on Instagram. I really love to do those questionnaires, yeah, because your questions also give me a lot of ideas as a coach, like which areas I need to focus on more, or which topics you really want to me to talk about. Now we have come towards the end of the year. Today is on 13th, so yeah, I just want to talk about planning ahead for your year. And you know how we say dating with purpose, like you dating with while having a goal in mind. That's how we should also live our lives, yeah. We are lucky we get to know when the year is beginning, like January, yeah. So, and you know how people make a lot of jokes about, New Year resolutions, what are you leaving behind? By the laugh at the jokes, laugh at the memes, but do not fail to plan, because failing to plan is planning to fail. I've always done my New Year resolutions, even when I was single, even when I was... By the way, as soon as I started my healing journey in 2018, I've always done my New Year resolutions. On 30th, like 31st December, we pray, maybe we go somewhere with my husband, tunarukisha mwaka, or even then, before I met someone when I was single, I used to pray alone in the house, and then go watch fireworks, and then sit down. That 31st, on the 31st, I used to sit down and write what I want to accomplish. I actually used to write for the year, for the whole year, and actually till June, mid-year. Like till I have the whole resolutions for like what to do, what I want, my goals for the year. And then by June, I need to do like I need to check where I am in terms of the overall yearly goals. Like now, if for example you're planning on saving 1 million Kenya shillings a year, so by June you should look at where are you at, how much have you saved so far, what do you need to do, so by the end of the year you have accomplished your goals. So this is my vision board for the year 20. This was my vision board. Some things I'm gonna flying away because it's old. This was my vision board for the year 2023. I didn't come here to talk about resolutions and the vision board because I was very pregnant and I had nausea my whole pregnancy. So I was not in the fields for videos. I didn't even do a lot of work when I was pregnant. I was just eating my savings and just trying to stay alive. So this was my vision board. I did this vision board in January, and bear in mind, but there are a lot of these things here have a lot to do with my pregnancy. I was pregnant from July last year, July 2022 to Feb 2023. So like you can see, it starts with a baby. You can see it starts with a baby. Now I want to talk about my vision board, and then I'm going to talk to you about how to do your vision board. Now, beginning was a baby, of course. This was top of my list, and then I lifted photos from the internet. You can cut from magazines, you can print from the internet, from Canva. Just make sure you have the printout like touchable like this in physical form. Now I had a baby. It happened, as you can see, I've put a huge tick there. And then, you know what? I wanted to have an emergency fund because, like I said, I exhausted all my savings when I was pregnant. So I wrote here, I put dollars. I put also, this is like, you see, this is like a nini with coins, like jars with coins. So, and I wrote here, rich babe, because I want to be the richest babe alive. And then I've written here emergency fund because I really needed that. I've also written affirmations. I am so huge when it comes to manifesting. I'm so huge when it comes to affirmations. I've written money loves me. I attract money. Oh, and the last one I've written here, let me show you as I read. The last one is I am good with money. Okay, my husband might disagree with that one, but I believe I am deep down in my heart. Now, this one I really tried to have an emergency fund, and every woman, I'm a coach for women, but ideally every person should have an emergency fund. If you don't have this, it should be in your goals, in your vision board for the year 2024. Because you don't want to operate from a place of fear. If anything was to happen, if you were to lose that job, if one of your close relatives maybe was to get into an accident, you would go back to scratch because you don't have an emergency fund. You start selling your house stuff and you start selling your phone, to afford even basic things like medical care. Now, Save some money for a rainy day, and please don't go withdrawing it. I really tried. I'm on the right track. I'm not there yet, but I'm doing well so far. And no, this doesn't have to be a lot of money. It could be 500 Kenya shillings per month, or 1,000 bob per month, or 5,000 bob per month, or 500 bob per week, whatever you can, but have something for yourself. And know what they say? They say, you know, you're wealthy if you were to lose your source of income today, you can be able to survive for another like 6 months to a year, living the same lifestyle you were when you had your income. Yeah, that's how you should look at your emergency fund. You should save from 6 months to a year. You should have it saved up, your upkeep, such that if something was to go south, you would still survive. You don't start selling your kitchenware, and you don't start running left, right, and center with your logbook to Shylocks. Yeah. Because now another thing I wanted to be an author, and you know, I don't think I would have published my book if it was not in my vision board. This was one of the things in my vision board, and I got to publish my book, you guys. So there were things here that were really, you know, like becoming a mother was like so huge to me. It happened, and you know, and then also saving money is really important. Becoming an author, I published my book. If you can order my book. I'll put details towards the end of the video. Yeah, so I became an author. I published my book. I had written my book for a whole 3 years. So yeah, so I needed it published this year. Now, self-care. When I was pregnant, I was very sick. I was always nauseated. I lost a lot of weight. So my self-care game was nil, like zero. But this year, I do not miss my nail appointments. I plan to look good. I have perfumes. I am really taking care of my skin. I do home facials because I don't think anybody understands my skin better than I do. So I do home facials at home. I've been doing scrubbing my skin. I've been shaving hair even on my legs. I've upped my self-care because it was part of this plan, and I feel really good. Don't you just feel good when you take care of yourself? I'm huge when it comes to this. And because one of the things, how to know people have mental health issues, one of the biggest signs that screams out here, how to know even someone is depressed, one of the things is kujiwachilia. We call it neglect. That person neglecting themselves. Even people who come to me, I'm so unhappy. The first sign they've neglected themselves so much. But when you start taking care of yourself, you start doing the little things, making your bed, taking a shower every day, brushing your teeth, even these things that we take for granted, these things that we think are routine. When you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling good about yourself, even as we continue to work on your mental health. I wanted to be a global speaker. You guys, I am so fearless. You guys have seen my reels, have seen my videos. I do not care about anybody's opinion. So long as what I know I'm talking about is professional, it's right, and I'm giving you good advice, anything else is noise, you guys. My videos have been landing in I don't want to call them the wrong pages, because those pages are the ones that have really been making my videos viral. And every time I'm sitting and then I see a lot of followers, I'm usually thinking, oh my one of my videos has gone somewhere. And it's been spoken about, and it's, you know what, it's part of God's plan. You know, anyway, I become a global speaker. Part of my 2024 vision board is actually to travel the world, coaching, talking to women. You know, I feel I have a lot of value to give to women. I need to talk to them about healing, about taking care of yourself, about putting yourself first. Yeah, I really am looking forward to this. I've a lot of corporates that have approached me. Even doing those that are even doing team building in different countries and all that. They really want me to help them, and it's part of, I really want to be huge when it comes to global speaking. And then this was my dream car. I've really put the latest Range Rover every year in my resolutions, but at this point I'm actually even honestly leaning even towards a Mobius, because hey, Range Rovers are something else, but I'm gonna own the latest one. With time, you know, God's time. Every year I manifest. Yeah, I had put 3 international holidays here, but yeah, this was just being a bit too ambitious, because I'm a new mom. My son is 9 months, so I wasn't able to travel as much as I'd have wanted to. But you know what, I'm allowed to dream. Yeah, so here I've written manifesting. I don't know if you can see, and then I've said it is possible. So this is my vision board here. Yeah, so I've written Mauritius, Bali, Seychelles. Seychelles is one of our favorite destinations with hubby. So yeah, so it had some other things here that have fallen off. But I just want to tell you how to come up with a vision board. Come up with the goals you need to come up with. And for you, if you find it hard to prioritize yourself and prioritize your needs by putting them on a vision board, I think you need the first thing on your vision board should be taking care of your mental health, should be healing, should be coming for coaching, going for therapy, so you know you're also important too. Another thing, put your goals in writing. What do you want to accomplish for the year 2024? Is it making more money? Is it losing weight? Is it moving houses? Is it taking your child to another school? Is it relocating? Have your goals. Like, you can have, don't have many. You see, like, mine are very simple, and they're just, I have like 6 or 7 of them, and it's a whole year, you guys. And then also come up with quotes. I have like this one I've written: God answers prayers, amen. Money loves me, I attract money. Manifesting, it is possible. Like, come up with your best quotes. I had another one here that says, freedom comes. What was it? Like, you know, you remember how can I forget? Our quote from Muthoni's mission was, oh my God, I'm forgetting. What? How can I forget? Yo. So freedom, it was about freedom and fear. I've forgotten it now that I'm doing this video, but I'll write it up here. I'd written it here. So that's why I was able to, been able to come out here really strongly about coaching and all that. Write your goals down, and then go and look for photos that complement your goal, that are your goal. For example, I wanted a baby. I just lifted a baby here. I wanted money, so I just took dollars from Canva. I used Canva for me, but you can also do it from the internet. Una download 2 images, you print them, and then you stick them with glue. These ones I've stuck. You can even use the sticky glue, but I've used the 2-sided tape. So there's you can buy it at the supermarket, 2-sided tape, where it sticks down and also has stickiness on top, so you can put your image on top. So yeah, so these ones are sticky notes. These ones, the ones that are colored, but you know, the glue wears out over time. Yeah, you lift them and then you put them like this. You pray over them, you guys, and you put them somewhere where you can see them. And then, like I say, you can go look at your goals. You can go do a recap. You can try to look at, we call it accountability. Maybe by March 2024, you can look at what have I been able to accomplish from my board, where am I at, and if I've not done anything about it, why have I not, and how can I start? Even at 6 months, sometimes at 6 months you can look at your vision board and then you're thinking, oh my God, there's nothing I've done on my vision board. I've been out here doing other things, and then now you get back on track and start working on your goals. Please, the importance of having a vision board is so that you can see this thing and you can see it's really possible. You know, the things, when you visualize something, it sticks in your head. It's not like thinking about you know how sometimes we want to say, people tell me, you know, it's in my head. It can't be in your head. You need to put it down in writing. You need to put the images down. Now, when I see myself here, when I say self-care, I remind myself, oh, what do I want to do this week? Like I say, I've really upped my self-care game. Even now, I've added a bit of baby weight, and I'm on a plan to, I don't want to be thin. I say that on my stories on Instagram. I want to lose just a little bit. Yeah, it's part of self-care. So guys, I wish you all the best. Your dreams are valid. Whatever you want is okay. And you can be as petty as you want in your vision board. I tell my clients, there's nothing as, unajua, this is not acceptable. No, what is it? What do you want for your life? It's okay. It's your life. Now, if you want to start a relationship, you're hoping by 2024, print that photo of someone, even if they don't have a face, and you and them holding hands or hugging, and put it there. You don't have to put a face. Whatever it is that you're looking towards to accomplish. If you want a promotion at work, visualize how that looks like, and then print a picture of that and put it on your vision board. And pray about it and put those quotes. I keep forgetting our quote for the year 2023 for Muthoni's mission. Freedom comes when you conquer fear, or something like that. I'll put it here. So guys, I wish you all the best. I'm gonna do my vision board for 2024, but I don't do it before it happens. I will not put it on social media before. I'll put my vision board for 2024, end of 2024. This was for 2023. That's why, you know, it's overtaken by events. So that's why I'm comfortable. I will not put it here because for obvious reasons. I don't want to put my goals in everybody's faces before I actually am able to accomplish those goals. Yeah, I don't want them all over on the social media. I'm a public figure. I can't just put my very personal things. Like for my vision board for 2024 is very personal, and even the money I wanna make for 2024, it's written. Like I'm gonna write the amount, so I can't put it on social media in the beginning, but I'll put towards the end. I wish you all the best. Your dreams are valid. Whatever you put your mind to and you work towards it, you will accomplish. There's nothing as petty or there. Let's not, you don't have to do, you know how sometimes people have those acceptable goals. Acceptable to who? Who are you comparing yourself to? Whatever you want, customize your needs, your goals as much as you can, especially depending on where you're coming from, your type of personality. If you want to strengthen your relationship with God, put it on your vision board. Excuse me. Whatever you want to do, put it here. There are things I want to do more, like maybe CSR. I really want to have something set up for CSR, for Muthoni's mission. We need to start. I used to do those things when I was alone. For the past 2 years, I've not been able to give back to the community a lot, as much as I'd have wanted to. But it's in the it's in the plans for 2024. Guys, I wish you all the best. And if you've never worked on yourself, if you're going through a lot of maybe mental issues, emotional issues, you're crying a lot, you're unhappy a lot, include therapy or coaching or getting help as one of your goals for 2024. So it's not over. I'm gonna do one more video before we close the year. I'm closing the year for me professionally on 20th. After 20th, I will be out here like wildlife, living my best life without thinking about work, and then I'll go back again to work in January. Yeah. So you can borrow notes from mine. This is actually a painting, not a painting, like a hanging on the wall. I had bought them for my home office, which I didn't even use for long. I bought this from House of Leather. Yeah, so it was just a simple one, and then now I used the back to put the images. You can hide it somewhere in your wardrobe if your people keeps coming to your house. You can put it somewhere close to your heart. Mine, I had kept it in my wardrobe, hapo kwa bags section, somewhere there, like this. I put it like this, so no one knows what's behind here. Because I don't want anyone to criticize my vision, but I don't want anyone to start. I don't want anybody's opinion. What I want is valid. End of story. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much because I can talk a lot. But I hope there's nothing I've forgotten about it. Yeah, you're never too big. By the way, you're never too famous. You're never too rich. You're never too mature to do a vision board, to create. Laugh at the New Year resolution jokes and memes, but do your New Year resolutions. Write them down on a notebook, journal about it, and make a vision board. And I really, when you make your vision board, please tag me on your stories on Instagram. I really want to see what you've done. Or send me something. I will not post it. I will not repost if you don't want me to. You can just send it to me as a DM. I don't post DMs for people who don't want me to post them. I really observe your privacy. It's, part of it's part of my code of ethics as a coach, as a mental coach. Yeah, I don't want to mess you up giving away your secrets. Anyway, bye. I'm taking coaching clients for January. You can sign up here, and I actually even have a program for teenagers now. So if you have a teenager, you have a nephew, a sister, you want to enroll in one of those, you can always hit me up. Anyway, bye. I'll do one more video probably next week, and then we wind up the year. So my video for next week will be about taking accountability mentally. How can you know emotionally and mentally that you are on the right path? How can you take accountability of your mental health, emotionally, mentally, socially? How can you do that? That's what we will be doing for 2023. And hey, if you've not been able to do a lot, you are alive. That is one thing to be grateful for the year 2023. If I've not been able to accomplish some things like traveling, my Range Rover is still pending, and a few more things that are not put on my vision board. But I choose to focus on the things that I accomplished. I choose to celebrate myself either way. Anyway, bye.